Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and today we have another strength class. So I'm thinking about 20-minute, we will just tone ourselves. So please begin seated, grow a little in your spine, sit up on a block if you find that your knees are real high. Or maybe it just feels better. You could try it out. Take deep breaths in through the nose, and out through the nose. Breathing deeply in and out. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center and maybe pick an intention, a word for your class, anything you'd like to see more of in your life. Then drop your hands down and let's start with some spinal circles. Pick any direction. Keep breathing and focus on trying to make it feel nice and smooth, and then switch directions. Beautiful. Let's inhale our arms overhead, fingertips all the way to the top. Exhale, let them float back down. 2 more rounds, inhale up. Really stretch through the spine. And exhale, back down. Inhaling up. And then bring your hands to palms touch through heart center, and at the heart center open your palms, spread the arms wide, reach back, turn them hands down and circle through. Turn the palms down, circle through. Several more rounds. Just kind of awakening our shoulders. And then hands back to prayer. Go ahead and rest your hands on your knees. Let your right ear fall to your right shoulder. Take a deep breath into your neck. Inhale back through center and then the other way. And inhale back up. And then we're going to come forward onto all fours. Knees come around, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Go ahead and take a few rounds of cat-cow here, tilting your tailbones to the sky, pressing down through your hands and like a little resistance away from one another to broaden across your chest. Look up for your cow. And then for cat, curl, pull in through the core, round behind the back of the heart. Drop the head. And then go ahead and move through these opposing movements with your own breath, at your own pace. And then meet back in a neutral spine. And we're going to lift the knees, shift the hips back towards your feet, and then send the hips high for downward dog. Keep your knees bent whole bunch, booty high. Look between your hands and make sure that your fingers are spreading. pressing down and active. And then I can go ahead and drop the head. Knees can stay as bent as they need to stay. And just take some breaths here in downward dog. You can pedal out the feet if that feels nice. Now you can either stay in this downward dog shape, or we can do a downward dog twist. So the hands, shift your weight so that you can hold it in your left hand. We're going to reach that right hand through, thread it through, grab for the outside of the left ankle. Maybe look under your left armpit. Keep breathing. Pelvis is neutral. And then come back. We're going to switch sides. Always take a break in child's pose if you need to. Otherwise, left hand comes through. It's the outside of that right ankle. Pressing down through those hands, hips high still. Maybe look under. Do keep breathing wherever you're at. And then back to downward dog. And on your knees, a whole bunch. Look forward between your hands, core engaged, shift forward, step, walk hop between your hands. You can use blocks here too, if you'd like. Or your shins. Inhale, flat back. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, fold. And then squat low. And then come into chair pose for a few breaths here. Squeezing the legs together, maybe shifting the weight back further onto your heels. Using your fingers to stretch high and pull length into your spine. And then exhale, fold over. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, step back. Plank, core engaged. Just pause and take a few breaths here. Always lower the knees if you would like. Maybe a little micro bend in the elbows to really help engage. And then with control, elbows in, we're going to lower all the way down. Pull lengthen your spine from Sphinx, elbows under shoulders. Just draw yourself forward a little bit. You pick one leg up, reach back, and then the other, reach back. Just feel a little longer here. Take a deep breath in, out, and then for some back strengthening, clasp your hands behind your low back or palms face up. Check out your shoulders, roll them up onto your back, pull your fingers to the back of the room, lift your toes, point the toes to, breathe in and out. Feel the wave of your breath as you inhale and rise. And exhale, sink slightly. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, lower, rest your forehead on your hands. Maybe sway your hips side to side some. Keep breathing. Inhale, hands on your shoulders. Roll your right shoulder. And now roll your left. Inhale, right. Exhale, roll your left. And then we're going to inhale up, rolling up. And exhale, roll down. Don't worry about being perfect. Just enjoy rolling your shoulders, and inhale, you gain a little lift. And exhale, sink some. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Go ahead and rest your head on your head on your hands and take a deep breath into your belly. And exhale out the mouth. 2 more times like that. Deep breath. Fill your belly, expand into the floor. And sigh it out. Let it go. 1 more deep breath. And beautiful. Hands under shoulders. Press into plank. And lower onto your forearms. You can stay high in plank as well, or you can lower your knees to help modify. Wherever you are, pull your core in and up and breathe. And with your right leg, lower, exhale. Inhale left, exhale lower. And then we're gonna walk in for dolphin. Walk your feet in, get those hips high, and really press down strongly through your forearms, wrists. And breathe. Inhale your right leg. Exhale lower. Inhale left. Exhale lower. Few more rounds. And then walk back into plank. Pause for 1 more second. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower down. Bring your hands on your shoulders. Inhale, press up. Knees wide. Toes touch. Send those hips back in a child's pose. Go ahead and rest your head on the earth or a block. Take some breaths here. And inhale. Look forward, shift back onto all fours. And then from here, we are gonna do a little side plank. So turn your hand out slightly. And we're gonna begin with our variation coming into side plank with the bottom knee on the earth, and then wrist under shoulder, and try to get your body in one plane here. Maybe raise that left hand to the sky and look up. Maybe extend both legs and really try to keep pulling in and up through this side body right here. Breathe. And then come back through plank and shift into the, come back through plank and then lower that left knee towards the side of your mat. Turn your left fingers out just slightly and begin to bring the body into one plane. Maybe raise the right hand up, maybe look up. You could always pause and work any of these points. Maybe you want to try stacking both legs. Wherever you are, keep breathing. And then back through center. Press those hips high. Downward dog. We're gonna step our left foot through between our hands. Pivot so that the toes are at the long edge of the mat. Inhale halfway, look up, pull length, and broaden across your chest. Tilt your pelvis, and exhale, fold. Now halfway, look up, and exhale, fold again. And now halfway, look up, and fold. Try to release your jaw and your neck. And now halfway, look up. We're going to turn back to the front of our mat. Step that foot back into plank. Pause. Maybe shift forward, backward. And lower the knees. And sit back on your heels. Let the hips fall to the left. And bring your right leg across. Take a moment to sit evenly. Right hand behind you. Inhale deeply as you raise your left hand to the sky. And exhale, hook and twist, re-straighten. Maybe look over your right shoulder. And breathe length. And exhale, slight micro twists. Your head back, and then the rest of you lean back, come undone, send your left foot out, bring your right heel in, sitting tall once more. Inhale, core engaged, twist over that left leg, and then fold, nice long low back, and come forward with lots of length. You can stay there. I like to drop the head then. Breathe. Now back up. And this left leg now is gonna wrap around your right thigh. And that right leg can extend out along the floor if you'd like. Sit evenly, sit tall. Left hand behind you, right hand. Inhale, breathe it to the sky. And then exhale, twist, hook, re-straighten, and look over the left shoulder. Or you can just clasp that knee as well. And now turn your head back, come undone, lean back, send your right leg out along the floor now. And draw your left heel in. Sitting evenly, inhale, core engaged, twist over your right leg and fold. Twist and fold. Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, come back up. Bring that leg in and then go ahead and lay down onto your backs. Go ahead and draw the knees in, roll around if that feels good. And then do a little happy baby. Around the outside edges of your feet, draw those knees down towards the outside of your torso. Really the focus is releasing your whole back body, head into the earth here though. And then coming out, bring the soles of the feet to touch and let the knees fall wide. Take several breaths here in our reclining Baddha Konasana. Supta is reclining. And draw those knees in. Hug yourself into a little ball. Hold your breath and squeeze your muscles tight. And we can't hold it any longer. We're going to release out into Shavasana, and the feet may turn down, the palms face up, shoulders gently roll under. Feel free to take any variation that calls to you though. Maybe you like something under the knees or them knocked in. Really, it's about finding a place of the most comfort to you so that you can integrate your practice. Please find your Shavasana shape. I will hold space for just a minute or so and guide you out. Please take this time to integrate your practice. Light to come out. Bring small movement back to your body or choose to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Use your hands, push yourself back to a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light within you sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.